I know this sounds controversial, maybe even disrespectful, but your parents aren't always right. I don't mean they are bad people, I don't mean they don't love you, but what they think is best for your future and what's actually best for your future, those two things aren't always the same. And nobody will really talk about it because they even don't know. They just walk on the path their parents showed them. As an Asian myself, I've seen this up close my whole life. Parents forcing their own dreams onto their children, not out of love. It's out of fear, out of a genuine belief that they know what a good life looks like. But here's the thing, they know about a handful of jobs, doctor, engineer, lawyer. That's the menu. Pick one and go with it. Meanwhile, there are numerous different paths in the world right now that didn't existed when they were young. YouTube, design, content, tech, entrepreneurship. I can name hundreds more. But what? They won't even listen to it. Things that are building a real future for real people right now, they won't even listen. If I told my parents today that I want to pursue YouTube instead of engineering, they would really freak out, like yeah. And honestly, you can't blame them. At their time, the internet didn't existed as a career path. Engineers in 2000 were earning well, there was a demand, the path was clear. They are giving you the map that worked for them. The problem is that era is long gone. It has completely changed. I would be real for a second. The pressure starts building when you realize you are not chasing your dream. You are chasing their dream. I have seen people attempt competitive exams 4 times just to become a doctor. Not from their own happiness, not from their own passion, just for their parents' happiness. Not to disappoint the people who sacrificed everything for them. Just imagine that guy failing for the 4th time. 4 years of his life, all that hard work, and it was never even his dream to begin with. That pressure finds you young, way younger than it should. You start sensing adult responsibilities before you are even close to being an adult. You start carrying things that aren't yours to carry yet, and slowly, like a poison that works too quietly to notice. It takes away your happiness, piece by piece. You start feeling like you don't fit in with people your own age, because in your head, you are already somewhere else where you have grown up. Some parents go further than pressure. Some households leave marks that don't go away easily. Emotional manipulation, impossible expectations, anger where they should have been understanding something from your side. If that's your situation, I won't pretend to have an answer. But I'll say this, the trauma they pass down to you doesn't have to be a trauma you pass down to your own kids one day. That cycle needs to stop with you. But even the parents who got a lot wrong, most of them loved you the only way they knew how. Maybe they also faced trauma in their life which got pushed onto you now. And that's the complicated part nobody prepares you for. It doesn't really matter how complicated your relationship with your parents is. There will come a moment when you would give anything to go back. One random Tuesday, your mom making food in the kitchen, your dad watching something on TV. A moment so ordinary you don't even notice it was happening before it all went gone. You'll want that moment back one day, more than you think you will right now. I know you will be stressing out that my parents aren't the best, my parents aren't the ultimate, but to say the truth, I haven't hugged my parents in almost 5 years. I don't even know if I have the guts to say it now. The last hug I remember was on my 13th birthday. They are still here with me. They are really nice parents, I would say, and I genuinely want to tell them how much I love them. But it's so difficult, you know. As a guy saying this, I love you to your dad, these words feel like you are putting your arm inside a shark's mouth. Not because you don't feel it, but because nobody ever showed us how to express it. Nobody modeled what that looks like, so we suppress it. No emotions, nothing. And we suppress it for so long that eventually we start believing maybe we don't deserve to feel it at all. Maybe we don't deserve these parents even. I know, your parents aren't always right. They don't even know what your passion is, or maybe you don't even know what your passion is right now. You are thinking about something trying to do it, but maybe your parents will say, oh, this is the waste of the time. But still, I mean, parents really care for you there, right? That's why they say that they are still your parents. And whatever complicated thing exists between you and them, at least for once, tell them you love them before you lose the chance to. Not because they deserve it or you have to say it for their sake, but they have done some sacrifices for you. They have done so many things for you. They cared for you. Don't wait until they are gone to realize you had something to say. It really gets in pain when you know you have to say something but they aren't with you anymore.